Well, I thought it might be fun today to do a little tour of the gallery so you can see what it looks like out here in Railroad Square at Jim Russell Art, just to kind of give you a sort of a virtual walk around. So let's just go ahead and do it, and I'll show you around. So this is the front door, the inside of the front door, and when someone comes in for the first time, this is what they see. We go around really slowly here. I mean, starting off right at the front wall. I'll back up here a little bit. Some landscapes. I got a cardinal there. All the walls are filled in this place. And then the first, you come to a table, and that's where I have all the Tiny Hugs paintings. They're either 2x2 or 2.75. Got a little hummingbird here. A crab. Got some leftover Halloween stuff too. And of course, Unconquered. Have a guest artist here. This is Bailey Brackett's. It's called The First. Beautiful palm tree painting in acrylic, 16x20. A few of Grayson's things. He's got some prints of his little detective mouse. And we got a bird. And another bird. And this one's cool, this platypus here. So you come in the front, and that's what you see. There's some stuff over to my right, but I'll show you that as we walk around. Then over to the right here is Matson's Magnets. These are magnets that Connie makes that 100% of the proceeds from these go to the FSU Marine Lab. And they support the Matthew Beard Award for Excellence in Academic Research. And Connie makes every one of these by hand. And they're funny too. Let's see if we can find a funny one. Here we go. True, true. And then here's Matthew, Connie's son. He was taken by a drunk driver back in 2006. Marine biologist. So that's why we raised the money for the Marine Lab. A few other things down here. I have some little magnet paintings. Some more stuff by Grayson, some plaques that I've done. We have big stuff and little stuff. Oh, I got some, even actually have some Christmas ornaments that I've done. I got a mermaid one. And a little Santa Claus one. Hand painted acrylics on glass bulbs. Thought I'd give that a shot. A little bit higher up here. Got some orca. Hope I'm able to get everything in this video. Here's an abstract one I've done. Here's an old train. A dandelion, or I like to call them wish flowers, so does Connie. And actually up over our back here we have more. So we got a couple big paintings. Which brings us to the wall that has a lot of sea life on it. I like doing sea life a lot. Connie's the one that actually got me started to do it. Here's actually a mermaid. It's kind of cool here is this right here. You can see that. That's all iridescent reflective metallic paint, so it actually glimmers when you put light on it. The light in the room here has kind of a yellowish tint. It's kind of Edison bulbs, but so it kind of, it's not a white light, but still this stuff comes out okay. Here's one I just hung today. This is called Shipwreck Life, what it might look like inside of an old shipwreck. Some smaller paintings. I paint everything. So here's a dragonfly, and there's a fly. Dragonfly, fly. A little poinsettia, Christmas type painting. Here's a big old one right here called Rush the Susan Home. That's a 36x48 oil painting. And more up here. On the back wall, come around. Got some abstracts, got some dolphins, a Newfoundland scene here, hummingbird, Carolina wren, another dragonfly down here. See the bass lurking under the water under the dragonfly. He's picked a bad space to land. This one's one of my latest ones here. It's a pretty big painting as well. It's a 24 by 48. This is a Seminole warrior back around in the 1850s, and it's meant to have accurate attire for the time during the Seminole Wars. They remain unconquered. There you go, swallowtail larva or caterpillar. Got a little sandpiper there. I got a book here with all other stuff people can flip through if they want to, if they come out here. Let's see, more stuff. Bugs. An older painting, more abstracts, butterflies. I like doing buildings and architecture as well, usually with some kind of feeling behind them. Actually, here's some African animals. Got a giraffe. That's a Grant's gazelle and a cheetah. More wildlife. I really enjoy doing wildlife. When I was a kid, I used to like doing more, space stuff and that kind of thing. But wildlife's fun. It's intricate to do it. And some more. Here's a crab I did recently. Landscapes. I try to make my art so there's something for everyone. By the way, this is actually a watercolor from Suzanne Taranto, who's a watercolorist who passed away. And I actually acquired a couple of her paintings in watercolor, and I think it's nice to be able to help promote her since she can't speak for herself anymore since she's passed away. So I like artists to be remembered. Still more. There's Bluntstown. That's actually downtown Bluntstown painting. Let's see. There's still more, so let's keep walking. So I got another room, more paintings. Got a little bit of jewelry here. I partner with Kitschy Wearable Art, and they make handmade jewelry from prints from my artwork. Let's scoot in here. So here's a painting of fireflies with an old abandoned car. More abstract stuff. So my abstracts are kind of like, they're sort of representational abstracts. They're not expressionist abstracts, but I don't mind doing those, but I like to have a little bit of representation in it. That's a print of a sea turtle up there. I did a couple prints. The actual painting is at the Tallahassee Memorial Foundation right now, so you can go see it if you want. It is for sale. The print's for sale too, but the original is, the original, of course, looks a lot better. A few more things here. And there's things that I try to make the stuff as inexpensive or as affordable as possible. Like this is an original right here of a trout, iridescent paint, hand painted, of course, one of a kind. It's $38 for that, including the frame. And I'll ship it for free. I think art needs to be accessible to people, I really do. You need to make a living too, but it needs to be accessible. Some ink abstracts. There's the other sea turtle in the back. There's the other sea turtle print. I got two of them. They're like $49. Got some smaller paintings. Got a really old drawing over here. Oh, here's the sink. Here's where I wash my brushes and stuff. That drawing is from 1988 when I was a college student. That's like sort of a take on my residence hall room. It was kind of dumpy when I moved in, and I made it into a total dump in my my drawing. Some more tiny hugs. And yes, we've got more paintings. This place is loaded with paintings, as you can see. Absolutely chock full. I think I have somewhere about 190, close to 200 paintings in this place. Here's one I did here of the Lafayette Heritage Trail. If you all have ever walked through there before, they got those big oaks, big live oaks all over the place. One of our local lakes here. That's Lake Miccosukee. There's an old schoolhouse, about 1930. See they got an old phone line going up to it, and the outside bell. Little one-room schoolhouses you might see somewhere in Florida at the time. This one actually sold right here, just sold. Called The Flowers Are Not Abandoned. I like doing like, abandoned type buildings and then flowers sort of taking over. Let's come back around here. More landscapes, pretty water reflections. Old Ford truck there. Beach scene. Fall. Old AME church here. Another truck. World War II airplane for you airplane buffs. A woodpecker. Semi-abstract painting. Another airplane one here. See if I can get in there. See, it's an old Ford tri-motor out there in the morning. And then behind me here, got more stuff. Another abandoned house, seahorse, a benny fish, and a puffin. Who doesn't love puffins, right? We've kind of made a circle around the place. You can see this is where we went through. And then here, on this wall, got some butterflies. If I can get up there and see that. Got a neat little sea oats painting here. Some water on the rocks. People like this one a lot. Called Tiger Snarl. It's called droplets. Little droplets on some little flowers there. A few more plaques. And that is the tour of the gallery. So as you can see, got a lot of paintings. So, if I'm open Saturdays, Friday nights, I'm open Saturdays. So, if you got some holiday shopping to do, consider original art, one-of-a-kind stuff, and come on and see me. Anyways, thanks for joining me for the tour, and y'all take care. I'll see you.